You are now listening to Nexxlegacy Radio.
If you don't know, you know now. She has that bomb album out right now, Carpe Diem. It's available. Go hit her up on her website, www.karensworld.me. What's happening? Your man Brandon in the building on this edition of Tuesday Ladies Night. Hope everybody is strapped in, ready for a nice ride for the next 2 hours, because we're about to give it to you. And I definitely got to put in one of the hosts, Gina of the Airways, Miss Baby Girl in the building. What's good, baby?
Well, what's good, man? How you doing tonight?
I'm chilling, baby. I'm good. Not only that, I'm great. I'm great because of what we got in store, topic-wise, and the beautiful guest I have on the line right now. So before we take on and put a mic on our guest, tell the world what the topic is tonight, what we're going to talk about. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. The topic of tonight is, when it comes down to relationships, does forever exist? Does it last? And if so, what are the steps to take to make it last? What do you say? We want your thoughts, opinions. We want it all. If you want to tune into the topic of conversation, you can do that at 347-215-8653 and press that number 1 if you want to be heard.
Damn straight. And before that, leading off this show is one true person that I could say that I have a lot of love for, not just because of the kind of person she is, but the kind of person she is actually beginning to be. It's like, you know, she's done everything there is to do, being on TV, doing movies, having a book, and now she got a restaurant that she got rocking right now, and she got a whole lot of other things going on. And I wanna say, not only welcome to Miss Cherie Johnson, I want to say thank you, because as I approach this 1,000 broadcasts, close to 5 years of doing this whole thing through Nexxlegacy Radio, I gotta say you are a heavy inspiration to what I do, and I don't think I probably would be doing half the things I'm doing now in my career if it wasn't for you. So welcome home, Cherie, baby. What's good?
Thank you, baby. I love you. I appreciate you having me.
And you know what? It's I was over there surfing through and finding out that you actually opened a restaurant and
Yes,
didn't
sir.
invite your boy. You didn't invite your boy from the debut, so you know I got to go in on you first, Cherie. What happened? What happened to the invite? What happened?
You know, it's not that I didn't. I mean, I kind of have been talking about it on Twitter, and I did not invite anybody, but people don't realize I just decide to do things and I just do it. Sometimes I don't sit around and give too much thought to things. I just say I'm going to do it. There was no, like, extensive planning. I mean, my biggest planning were, like, you know, permits so we can pass our inspection. We need to paint this wall. Hey, sis, how do you think the place should be decorated? Like, that was the planning that I did. And she handed me a calendar when we found the place and said, what day do you think we should go for? I went for 30 days later. And everybody thought I was insane. You know, they're like, how are you going to open up a restaurant in 30 days? I was like, I don't understand how you can. Okay, yes, true, I am a novelist. I don't really understand the restaurant business, and I'm learning by trial and error. But So far, there's been no error, because I said 30 days, and what do you know? We opened up 30 days exactly without a hiccup. Our grand opening was retardedly excellent with no promotion except for, like, Facebook and Twitter and telling friends.
Right.
And I sent out a press release like a couple days before, and that was it. It wasn't like a big shebang. It was just, you know, let's do it. So
it was just done. It was just done casually, and what, Cherie, I've known you since '08. You know what I'm saying? We've known each other a few years, so it's one thing that I can safely say, that Miss Cherie Johnson is a spur-of-the-moment type of woman. So
I mean, my mama wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel bad.
Wow.
Your mama wasn't there? Your mama was not there?
My mom, my family, you know, I mean, they were there in spirit. My mom sent a fruit basket and was like, yo, you're crazy. Congratulations. And that's pretty much, you know, all it was. I'm sorry. I know you hear the noise in the back, but I'm going through the toll booth right now.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
I mean, everything was spur of the moment. When I came and my sister took me over to the restaurant location, I only had a layover. I was actually on my way somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up getting off the plane, and what do you know, I'm in Houston.
Aww. Like, so what's the best thing on the menu?
You know what? So far, I don't know what the best thing is. We really thought what was going to take off was our Tony dog. You know, we serve a famous Tony dog, which consists of an all-beef frank, and it has, I can't exactly give you the secret recipe, but it just it's a chili dog. That's all I can tell you.
Word.
Yeah,
Word.
Which way am I supposed to go? Straight? Okay, and I'm asking this because, once again, I'm in Houston, and I've only been here for a little while, and I just get on the freeway and go and have no clue where I'm driving.
Yo, well, I'm gonna have to get you that good GPS, baby. I'm gonna have to get you that good GPS. I'm gonna have to do that.
Oh,
So Cherie, the restaurant is called That's It.
No, it's not called That's It. It's called Dat.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes.
It's Dat.
That's it.
Let me make sure I pronunciate this thing. It's called That's It.
That's it.
That's it.
The name actually came, like, from my sister. They were sitting around talking, her and one of the women that worked for her magazine, 411. They were like, maybe we should name the place Cherie's Cafe. And I was like, that's gay. And then they were like, now, mind you, this is why we're in motion, because nobody's thought of a name, much less, you know, but we had to file for permission under something, right?
Right.
And they're like, what about Cherry on top? And I was like, I just don't see some man, like, you know, saying, yo, meet me over at Cherry on top. Nah.
Hey.
There's no, you know, if you say that name, I'm expecting, you know, strippers and wings.
Yo,
Right.
That's it right
So,
there. That's
I was
it.
like, right, that's it. So that is okay, my sister's in the kitchen. I'm scrubbing the toilets and the floors, and Declan is like scrubbing the dining area. So we're all in different places in the restaurant, screaming back and forth. Mm-hmm. And everybody kept saying, oh, that's it, that's it. My sister said, oh, my God, that's it. And I said, oh, that's it, that's hot. Now, mind you, the restaurant is in the middle of the hood, so it's really fitting. Like my opening day, I was about to fight a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? So that's it.
Word.
He was clucking. He thinks I'm cute. He told me, like, we're friends, we're cool, but they can't hang out in front of my business, and they're used to being able to hang out over there. But there's like a pole, and I got a rule from pillar to pillar. You know what I'm saying? You're not allowed to be there, so moving on out.
Word up. Word up.
But that's the whole reason why we opened the restaurant in that neighborhood, because we want to do something for the neighborhood. So we got to speak the language that they speak. They're not going to say that's it, so we're not going to say that's it to them. We're going to say that's it. They get it. They understand it.
Right.
From pillar to post, you got to move. That's it. And they be like, yes, ma'am.
It's still fresh and new. I mean, it's barely been a day and a half, 2 days old. I mean, how do you feel? I mean, you know, with all the stuff that you've done in your career, how different is this for you, though?
Oh, my God. You know what? It's really funny. It's like playing Jeopardy with yourself and winning. You know, we've already...
I think Miss Cherie had a drop call.
Wow.
Maybe, yeah, don't worry about it. She'll call right back, though. It's Tuesday Ladies Night. You know, with her being mobile, it's all solid, though. But, you know, like I said, she was one of the first ones, and my interaction with Cherie, literally, and I was like, get ready to put her mic back on. We know you driving, baby, so it's all love.
Hey, T-Mobile sucks. That's it.
Yo, that's it. That's it.
My bad. I was like, dang, right in the middle of my thing. You know, everybody told us that, you know, restaurants are hard. You don't make your money back for the first year, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
I don't know what y'all talking about. I made my grocery money.
Get it.
Yeah. You know, it's just kind of like setting a goal and being able to complete it and doing it with a purpose. Our biggest purpose was we wanted to come in and help the neighborhood. 2 of our cooks are from right around the neighborhood where we work, and then there was this little young girl who came in, and God bless her soul, I asked her, why do you want to work here? Do you realize the neighborhood that you're in? It's not safe, okay?
Right.
she said, yeah, I do. And I'm a mom. I have 3 kids. I live in the neighborhood. And she said, ma'am, I need this job. And when she said, I need this job, it made me swallow hard, and I felt it in my heart. She meant every word of that. I asked her, could she come back another day because I wanted to sit down and talk to her again.
Right.
And she said, yes, ma'am, you call me, I'll be here. This child came in, and I'm calling her a child because I love her. I'm not calling her a child because she's young or because I'm looking down on her, but I truly love her. She came in for her next interview, and there was another lady who came in too. We were bringing the groceries out the car. We never asked. She came to the trunk, and she started just taking the groceries in and putting them away. She delegated the sodas and stuff. We have a big, like, Coca-Cola cooler in there, and she started putting the groceries up. Well, we were interviewing somebody else to be a waitress, but this child had already hired herself. You know, the time that she was in there the week before, she told me, ma'am, I really need this job. I have 3 kids. I'm trying to get on my feet. You know, I'm doing a lot of the taking care of the babies and stuff by myself, and the only way I can do better for them is to do better by me.
Right.
I asked her, you know, what's going on in your history? Can I drug test you? She said, yes, ma'am. There are a couple of things on my record that you probably won't like, but that's in my past. I'm doing everything I can to change myself. Well, that was the purpose, to come in the community to change myself. So she's working there. And
That's
then,
what's up.
you know, we had another little incident. We're not going to talk about that. But I fired a waitress, and it's giving her the opportunity to make extra hours, and she's really appreciating it.
Yeah, and it's one thing that I just really want the world to kind of know about Cherie is, you know, like I said, I mean, she's done everything that you could really think of as far as when it comes to this entertainment business. I mean, you know, aside from just her being on TV and doing movies, and she's done music too, FYI, people. She's directed, she's an author, and now she's a restaurant owner. And you know, you always hear about so many different people on this planet in this entertainment business that does the opposite of what Cherie Johnson has done for herself in her career. I just need you people, especially you ladies out there listening, to know that, you know, look at what she's accomplished right now, and what she's still doing, and what she's continuing to do to, you know, continue on her legacy. And you know, you got to be commended, Cherie, because I'm telling you, strong women like yourself is a dime a dozen, baby. I'm just saying.
Thank you so much. It's fun. You know, while I was sitting there today, it's only been, like you said, a day and a half, and I'm on my way home finally after another day of work. But I think there might be like a That's It movie or That's It novel in the works.
Look.
Things that are happening around there are so entertaining. Like, I want to share with the world what is going on. You know, like they come in my restaurant. This man came in with some hospital scrubs on and stuff, asking me for $1, and I was like, no, when you come in these doors, you give me $1. I don't give you know. And he was looking at me like I was crazy. And then, you know, people always begging, especially crackheads. Well, it's a really crack-infested neighborhood. So one of them came in asking me, you know, they wanted 50 cents. And I was like, I'm not going to give your ass 50 cents. You ain't worth for, you know, I don't have 50 cents to give you. We didn't even have money in the register yet. You know what I'm saying? Give me a break. But what I did do was I told... I'm sorry, I'm at another toll because Texas is taking your money. They be getting paid. You can't go but like 10 miles before you got to pay them again.
Yo, that's Texas for you. That is Texas. Trust me.
But what I did do is I told her, you know, come and clean the inside and the outside of my windows, and I'll give you $15. Instead of 50 cents. And my godfather was sitting in there, and they said, okay, we'll do it. She brought her little friend. I guess they was going to piece up their money and do whatever they did with it. But my godfather looked at me. He said, wait a minute, why are they in here? He said, well, what are they doing? I said, they're cleaning the windows. He said, what is wrong with you? And I said, I'm tired. You know? I don't want to clean the windows.
Well, you know, you get in where you fit in, sugar. You get in where you fit in.
And I said we talked about it. We wanted to employ the people in the neighborhood. Look, they working.
Yo, Cherie, the thing about it is, like, you got some instant day laborers right there, though. Like, you go ahead and put their ass to work ASAP. Like, come on.
Right.
Bust them studs. Let's go ahead and wash them windows. Let's get it in.
Right. I'm not giving you 50 cents. You know, and know your worth, too. They asked for 50 cents. They ended up with $15.
There you go.
Which is not a lot of money to most of us, but when you live in devastation and crack is more important than food, you know, it's a whole lot more. We asked somebody in a job interview, and I was in shock. How much do you want to get paid?
Mm-hmm.
And they said, I mean, I work for $6. That's not even minimum wage.
Wow.
Nope.
So when somebody asks me how much I want to get paid, I'm coming with some kind of astronomical number that I can't even spell.
Yeah, like, you know, hey, borderline 200 racks a week. Like,
hello.
That's borderline.
Exactly. And they're like, you know, I just want a job. And I looked at them and I said, sweetie, we don't pay people under minimum wage. And my sister was like, shoot, somebody asked you that again, you better come with a bigger number.
She stupid.
You know, and now they're getting paid almost double what they have to be paid, so hey.
I mean, but Cherie, you got to look at it like this too, especially with, you know, the economy, even though it's still trying to, you know, rise up a little bit. I mean, it's a lot of people out there though that will literally work for less. They will work for less.
I know, I met them. Am I going the wrong way? Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah, we don't want you to get lost now.
Please
We don't want
don't.
you to get lost.
This is
Cherie Johnson is our guest on Tuesday. Like, he's nice. And if anybody out in Texas see her car, just make sure we send her out there to the right direction. Make sure she gets home.
Greenpoint, this is in the mall. Take this exit. Hey, worst kind of worst, you know what I'm saying? I can just turn around and do it again.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
So what? Yeah, I feel you. So what is the one of the funniest moments that happened besides the windows? Like, was that the most funniest customer you had so far?
Oh, no. The best one is the crackhead that I almost fought.
What?
I mean, comedy. Like, I love him, though. I'm not, like, even mad at him at all. And let me explain the whole situation. So he came in the night before we opened, and he had on scrubs and a beer in his hand and a hospital wristband, right?
Right.
That was the one that asked for $1. And I told him, no, you get your ass out of here. This is it. When you come in here, you give me $1. I don't give you shit. So the next day, I come and he's standing by one of the pillars, leaning up against it, just staring at me, right?
Right.
And he's like, his eyes are glazed over. You could tell he's high, and he just smirking. I said, what is wrong with you? Why are you staring at me like that? I said, you think I'm cute, huh? He said, I said, get your ass on out of here.
Wow.
Right? Now, I went to the bank with my sister, and we came back. I go to get out the car. He is running through the parking lot. Remember Smokey in the pigeon coop? Rubbing his nose. He's doing that. He's popping his collar, but at the same time, he got high knees going on. His knees is almost meeting his chest while he's running through the parking lot, right? And he run up right behind me. And I said, dude, if you don't get away from me, he's talking about, they jumped me. I look at him, he's bleeding on his chest, right? And I'm like, wow. You better, I said, back up, homie. They jumped me. You don't understand. I need you to help me. I said, you don't understand. You better, can I cuss on this? I don't remember. Can I cuss?
Come on, baby. Come on now.
Okay, so I said, I ain't going to help your ass. You better back the fuck up, right? So he looked at me, and I put my hands up in front of my face like I was about to knock him out. When I did that, he said, I don't want to fight us. I'm about to fuck you up if you don't back the fuck up, right?
Right.
And all the guys, it was like 10 guys in the restaurant, came running out. Well, you can see out my restaurant, but you can't see in there. So it's kind of like a mirror. So I forgot they were all in there. And I was like, nah, chill. They was like, we gonna bust his ass. I was like, chill, don't hurt this little dude. He's like 24 years old. He's a young dude, right? and then the more they start yelling, the rowdier he got. But they're all worried about me because they don't know me. So they're like, oh, that's a chick from TV. You know what I'm saying? A crackhead tripping on her. They want to beat him up and stuff. And I'm like, he's high. He said, I can't even see right now. You don't understand? I just got to stay here for a minute. So one of the guys kind of like shoves him. And I'm like, dude, don't shove him. You know what I'm saying? The more you shove him, the more geeked up he's getting. But he can't see. He got his crack pipe in his hand now. He's digging in his pants. I'm like, yo, get your hands where I can see him.
Whoa.
He's like, here's my hands. Here's my hand. He's showing me the crack pipe, right? So I bean over and I said, hey, do me a favor. He said, what? I said, if you don't get your ass out in front of my business, I'm going to stick a bullet in it. He put his hand out and said, yes, ma'am, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I need his ass all the way through the parking lot, rubbing his ass like Smokey, popping his collar again. And
Wow.
So
you ain't...
And as funny as it was, like, all you can do is laugh. How you mad? You can't be
For
mad.
real. So you ain't lying when you say you can actually, film a movie based on this whole thing. Like, that's it, the film. Who does that? Like, who's going to open up a restaurant and be like, you know what? I think I'm going to make a movie about this shit. Like,
dude,
who does that? That's Cherie. Cherie's the only chick I know that'll do something like that. And you would,
I
too.
got one more story, and I'll make it fast, okay? One of the guys who used to play for the Texans came by, and this is showing you how black women feel about their worth, okay? Mm-hmm. He comes by, and he leaves. He comes to get something. He's been there the past 2 days because he's in love with our hamburgers.
Okay.
So he comes by, and he leaves, and he calls me like 10 minutes later talking about, yo! I'm like, what's up, Travis? I'm talking about Travis Johnson. Okay. He plays professional football. Yo! I'm like, what up, Trav? What's wrong? He was like, my nigga. I was like, what? He said, I'm leaving the parking lot, right? I said, oh, man, I already know what's coming. I said, yeah. He said, this woman flagged me down. She was flagging me down all fast. I said, yeah. He said, she asked me for $2. I said, no, you didn't give it to her. He said, yeah, I gave it to her, but that's not it. I was like, no, you can't give her money. And he was like, man. He said, once I gave her the $2, she touched my elbow, dog. She touched me. He said, but then she said, can I suck your dick? And she had no teeth.
No.
I knew exactly who it was, right? And I said, no. He said, then she was like, if you won't let me suck your dick, can I have another $1? He said he threw the dollar and pulled off. He said, but she touched my elbow. She could have anthrax or something.
Yo, word up, though. Damn, Cherie, like...
The funny part of this story is he was shook, scared to death, because he grew up where I grew up, like out, you know what I'm saying, Westlake Village. In L.A., he don't know nothing about that life. But he's like 6'6", 310 pounds, calling me, talking about, you better tell that woman something. Tell her to stay away from my car.
Yo.
And he was like, scary. He came back today to buy a burger again, but this time he parked backwards. He said so that as soon as he got out the restaurant, he could jump in his car and pull off real quick.
Yo, they be having, see, moral of the story is they be having, like, it could be bouncers that be calling Cherie and just be like, hey, I need some backup, Cherie. Let's come on.
Dude, you are 6'6", 310 pounds, and you are calling me about a little crackhead woman. But the sad thing is, I'm in a neighborhood where there's tons of businesses, right? That's who our customers are, the men in the business. Well, the people that are picking up these crackheads are not black men. I see white businessmen. I see Asian businessmen. They are in Mercedes. They are in BMWs, and that is driving through my parking lot during the day. But we got something for them. There used to be no cop presence over there. There has been cops coming by every hour because I stop and introduce myself. I have flagged them down on the streets, and I'm forcing them to pay attention to a community that they've forgotten about.
Wow.
Because before they wouldn't even stop. But now they're like, oh, the little girl from TV, you know what I'm saying? She got a restaurant. She don't even know what she's doing. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I'm mind-fucking Houston, Texas to help me do it.
Yo, See, you're going to make a name for yourself. You're going to be getting all kinds of hood people jobs and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's being done already. Like, I'm telling you, Cherie, you making moves. I'm real proud of you. Real
But
proud
you know
of
what? I'm not doing it by myself, and I don't want to take all the credit because it's not me at all. It's Janice Wright that wouldn't let me get on the plane when I had plans to go somewhere else, and she's sitting right next to me. She is like a positive pillar in the community. She's been doing her thing here for years. She's actually from Louisiana, but she is the owner of 411 Magazine.
Okay.
And I would like for you to meet her because you've never met her before, and to spend a little time getting to know her and her heart, because if you think I'm nice, dude, I'm nothing compared to her. She's like the nicest, sweetest person I've ever met in my life.
Okay.
Okay. So, Janice, I want to put you on the phone with Brandy because I loved it him. Okay, hold on.
she loved it me. Cherie, hella stupid. Love Cherie.
Love to you. Hello, how are you?
What's happening, sweetie? How you doing? Welcome to Tuesday Ladies Night. I am Branded, and alongside me is host Baby Girl as well. And I want to thank you for taking the phone from Cherie, and we have multiple thousands, hundreds of thousands of listeners across the globe that's listening to you speak right now. So thank you for letting us talk to you.
You're quite welcome. I've been sitting in the passenger seat cracking up.
I see. I mean, Cherie does that to folks like all the time. As long as I've known that girl, she's a walking Comedy Central, straight up.
Mm-hmm. We about what and what though. I told her we should start a comedian show next.
Word up. So tell the world a little bit about yourself, your magazine, and what you do.
Oh boy. I'm just a simple person. But no, I started Houston 411 back in 2007, and it has grown right now. It's like Houston, Dallas, Louisiana, Georgia, L.A., and New York. I really focus more on Houston because this is where I reside now.
Right.
L.A. is starting to pick up a lot. We're getting ready to do the release party there this year and go ahead and release that one out to the public. I'm sorry, she's pulling in the wrong people's yard.
Well, it ain't nothing better than live radio. We're watching Cherie just make U-turns, wrong turns, all kinds of turns. That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
It's the whole thing behind the 401 magazine is being the voice of the people and to be a positive outlook for the community, which means the community can actually write in about stuff that's going on in their community. And I actually, I got to screen it first, but, we post it up and put it out there because I know I have a lot of celebrity friends, but I would rather know what's going on around different communities that's not getting put out there on the news stations, that's not being published, and what everybody else is doing.
Mm-hmm.
So
being a voice of the people, is it just is your main focus just the Houston area, or is it Texas or
common everyday ordinary people? I want to know about the entrepreneurs. I kind of deal with a lot of the upcoming artists. I've been doing that for a while. That's why I do my annual show, which actually features a lot of those. I do expired models because you don't want to leave those out either. But it's affordable advertising for everyone, and the same concept goes for every city that the 401 is. So it's also called the 401 Network.
Got you. So is this just is it an online magazine, or is it a magazine people can actually go get if it's going to be in some people's spots or whatnot, or?
Right now it's still online. Houston is actually going to be printed for July, and after that one is L.A. is going to come out because that's the second one I'm pushing the hardest, and then the rest of them will follow. And it's going to be a free magazine where you let the advertisement actually pay for the magazine. Right on.
Right. What? Hey, I haven't heard anything like that happen in a long time.
I know that.
When you network and positive, and you get a lot of companies behind you, well then let them pay for it. Give it to the people for free so that you could see what's going on.
Right. And people can actually check out her website if you go to www.houston411magazine.com, You can also follow her on Twitter at Houston411mag, M-A-G. And when can I get in your magazine? Can I get an interview or something like that? I mean, I'm just saying.
Only you, Brandon, because we loved it, you.
Yeah, no doubt. Yo,
so how do you and Cherie Johnson actually meet?
Oh, my God, do I know how we met? Oh, wow, years ago, back on MySpace.
Wow.
I think I was doing one of my shows or something, and it touched her. So she reached out, and she actually left me her number. And I'm saying to myself, it's got to be a fake. Don't nobody actually give their number on MySpace. And
right.
I went ahead, and I said, okay, I'm going to call. And I called that number, and we have been the best of friends ever since. I mean, we have so much in common, so much compassion. I mean, if anybody asks, that's my sister. And like they say, everybody, their sisters don't have to come from the same mother and father. It's just the person that you love and care about.
No doubt. I mean, and it's one thing, and I know you can attest to this too, and especially how I feel about Cherie, knowing her for as long as I have. It's I don't think there's no person that's more as genuine about her, not just business, but personally. You know what I'm saying? She's one of the most personable females around, straight up.
Yes, and if you know her like I know her, and I'm quite sure you do, you're actually looking at a mirror image in a way.
Hey, word.
We are so much alike, and it scares both of us. She's nicer than me, though. Oh, no.
I heard that.
It's like a give and take in certain areas, but overall, we're the same. I mean, It's like since I've kidnapped her and she's been here. I could be upstairs and she's downstairs. She's putting on her clothes, I'm putting on mine, and I'm walking down the hall, and she's looking at me like, why you got my colors on? I'm like, why you got my colors on? I had this on. I mean, it's crazy. You both came down in gray one day. We both came down with black. I didn't even know you had that. I don't know what you got with you.
That's what it is.
But it's fun. And a lot of people here in Houston that's been blessed to meet her thought she was really going to be stuck up and snooty and snotty. And, oh, my God, if you hear the comments you get back, now that girl is crazy.
No doubt. No doubt. I mean, because that's how when me and no doubt. And when me and Cherie first talked, because we talked basically to set her up with an interview, and then our first conversation, me and Cherie probably had like a 2-hour conversation. We talked for like 2 hours. And and I was like, damn, this chick is real. Like, she's not what people may think, stuck up and snooty and all that shit. She's a solid individual, real solid.
Yes, she is.
And I need people to definitely make sure you go ahead and follow this young lady on Twitter at Houston411mag. Check out her Twitter. Follow her immediately, and also go to www.houston411magazine.com for all your information. And don't forget, I'm probably knock on your Twitter door and see if I can get hooked up with a nice interview for your magazine, sweetie. So I'm just saying. But I appreciate you. Yeah, let's set it up. Let's do it. I'm with it. And I appreciate you coming on. Put Miss Cherie back on the line if you don't mind, so we can get ready to say goodbye to her as well. And thank you. And don't be a stranger to the show. Come hang out with us.
I sure will. Thank you. Here she is.
All right.
Hey, boo.
Hey. As you know, I got a couple of questions before we let you go do your thing, and also make sure you follow Cherie on Twitter at CherieJohnson75. Make sure you do that ASAP. I was reading, or I was looking at, or I was hearing an interview you had or something like that. Because I'm always not stalking your Twitter page, but I'm always checking up on you though, FYI. So
thank you.
I was hearing something that you was talking about, just how TV has gone by the wayside, movies for that matter too, in a lot of different ways. And I think you said something about we got to put the responsibility back into the producers. Get more black producers, get more people in that kind of lane so they can be able to offer more jobs or have more opportunities to be able to be a voice. My question to that, because I completely agree. My on the flip side, do you feel like us as fans need to take more responsibility in what we look at too, because you got to think about it. A lot of us as fans let this shit go. Like, we really did. Like, we don't take a stand for what we want to watch on TV or see in movies no more. You feel me?
Well, the black people don't take a stand for anything. They just accept what's given, and that's why we're in the situation that we're in. We talk about how we want change, but we rile down and we don't fight for it.
Mm-hmm.
You accept anything you're given when you don't like reality TV. You think it's a negative depiction on black women, but then you sit there and laugh at it and you're entertained by it.
Right.
When they see that they're getting these ratings from you being entertained and they look on Twitter and all you talking about is, girl, Nene did this, and can you believe Tammy said this? You're falling right into what they want you to.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a reflection on how America feels about us, how we carry ourselves, and what they give us. It's a supply and demand. You're demanding it, so they're supplying it. But you can't say there's no good TV because somebody's ass is out there watching it, because that's all you guys are talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're accepting what's given and not willing to fight for a change, me as an actress, when you guys come up to me, why aren't you on TV no more? Because I do stuff that has value, and you don't want to see that. You want to see me sit on TV and call somebody else a hoe while I'm sleeping with their husband. That's what you're entertained by.
Mm-hmm.
I don't live my life like that in real life, so I'm not going to put that on TV.
Right. So would you ever do a reality TV show?
You know, I cannot say I will never do one because I think Tia and Tamara Take Two is a very cute show. You get to see the girls be themselves, and it's a reflection of who they are. It's not, them being catty or going back and forth or showing them in a negative light. I would do something like that. It might be funny.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Since I've known you, I think you and I think we've talked a time or two. I think you've been offered a couple of reality show spots that you turned down or something like that.
Absolutely.
Right.
I mean, yes, I've been offered. I won't name the names, because my attorney will probably kill me.
Yeah.
But
we don't want that to happen.
It goes back to one that lives in a house with several other celebrities who don't work anymore.
Right.
And I was like, wait, that's like admitting that my career is over and I just got a job. So, no, I'm not doing that one. Then there's one that several high-profile actors and athletes are on, and I'll just say Twinkle Toes. They're like, oh, my God, you need to do that because you're, how can I say it, tangoing in the sky. Okay, put that together, and I'm like, dude, I'm not doing the tango in the sky with some dude with some tight pants on because I want to get my career back. Like, that's weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a dancer. So that's not going to happen. It's not my fault Urkel's doing the show right now. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I'm sure people have been telling him that that's the way to get his career back. Maybe that is his avenue.
Right.
But it's not mine. You know what I mean? It makes you popular for like 15 minutes, and that's what everybody's like, oh, they just want their 15 minutes of fame. Okay, check it out. I never wanted to be famous. I didn't even know what famous was until 5 years ago. I never really felt it before TMZ and Media Takeout felt the need that they wanted to pick on me. There was a rumor out that Ricky Romance and I were doing a reality show because we were getting engaged. I'm still waiting on the proposal and my ring. So I don't quite know how.
I remember that too. I remember that because remember, Cherie, I sent you a message. I think it was on Facebook. I was like, "Really? You get married? You get married?"
I was like, dude, all I did was kiss him bye, and it seems like every time I kiss somebody, I get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So I really got to watch what I do with my lips because I kissed him, then I turned around and I kissed this cute girl on my Peaches and Cream trailer. You know what I'm saying? Trying to promote my book. And I did that one on purpose because I knew that people. Cherie Johnson, the little girl from Punky Brewster, kissing a girl was going to be a big deal. It was. I just wanted to sell my book when I finally decided to put it out. You know what I'm saying?
You crazy.
I'm like, the media's fucking me. Let me fuck them. And I did. Really up the butt because now I'm invited to all gay pride, which means that my books are now opened up to a whole new market.
There you go.
There you go.
Gay people support each other. Gay people support each other. Like Jewish people support each other when it comes to business. They set me up in a booth at all the gay pride stuff for the weekend. They pay me to come party, drink, and eat for free.
Heck yeah, it's a wrap.
There's never any problems in the gay community with safety. I am safe, so I'm out partying. Thank you, media.
There you go. There you go.
You know, so, but while I was getting engaged to Ricky Romance, to really do your research on me, because I mean, I didn't do my research on me, but I was told I was married to Shaheem Franklin. So,
I remember that too. I remember that.
So I was married to Shaheem. I was engaged to Ricky, but I was a lesbian. And then I was pregnant. I'm not quite sure who knocked me up. I don't know if me and my gay lover are having a baby. God bless you, Jalissa Lynn. You know, if I could mix me and Jalissa Lynn's genes, our baby would be fine.
Boy,
I
only Cherie.
Like that.
Only Cherie.
I mean, for real. Hey, my mom was like, yo, if you had to kiss a chick, you know what I'm saying, at least you picked a bad one. Like, my family loved it.
Word up.
And then I did Playboy, too, which was really weird because I don't remember you talking to you, Hefner. I don't think we've ever really met in person ever.
Mm-hmm.
And they said the picture was taken in Malibu, but really it was taken in Miami like 3 years prior.
Mm-hmm.
And then from the one picture where I'm covering my boobs and supposed to be my topless Playboy picture that I've never done. Hey, Q, call me for a Ferrari. I might get naked for you. Let's talk about it. Never really tried to do it, but it seems like a good, you know, thing. But then I did porn, okay? And and they said I did porn. I didn't really do porn. But
that was a rumor too, no doubt.
Yes. Straight rumor. They woke me up at 7 o'clock in the morning to tell me that I did porn, and I was like, really? When? With who? And then I was upset and embarrassed for like 10 minutes until they were like, oh, my God, you got 5,000 hits. And then 20 minutes later, I got called back. You got 700,000 hits and like 57 or something. And I was like, wait a minute. Who's the asshole, me or them? I should have so did porn, charged $10 a pop. How much money is that? If I got 700,000 hits.
I remember that, too, because I remember we talked that morning or something like that, and you was like, damn, like, I'm getting all this attention about some porn shit. And I'm like, hey, ride that wave real quick, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just let people keep guessing and trying to figure it out.
I'm like, ride the wave of what? I missed my calling. I should have a website with PayPal attached.
Nah, you didn't miss your calling, girl. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
No, I'm just talking mad. You know, that's one of the reasons why there's no TNT in Houston. I'm loving it here. I get to be a real person and live a real life. And my life has changed. I'm 36 years old. I don't have any kids. I'm not married. You know, I do not want a baby's daddy. Maybe being here will give me time to focus on life.
Yeah, I think you've always had that. I mean, you know, like I said, I mean, you are a source of inspiration. I mean, not just to me, but I know it's a lot of other people listening. So, you know, just by you saying that, admitting like, okay, well, you know, I need to take a look at myself and see what I could do to get better. Like, you don't hear that. You don't hear that from a lot of people. And not only that, you don't hear that from a lot of people in entertainment. So, you know, with that being said, you know, it's sky's the limit with you because you are one of the most humble women I know. So that's a beautiful thing.
And just to let you know, entertainment is not over. It's too early to talk about some things, but what I will say is I have a really nice piece of property in escrow, and I'm not talking about a home in Houston.
Word.
I'm talking about business and entertainment. The Cherie Johnson that people have embraced, thank God, and have been really nice to me. They've set a nice foundation for me to move on and do a lot more. I can't speak on it yet, but the restaurant is now. Next month I might be calling back talking about something else. I have a lot more goals, and I'm not finished.
Yo, you need to come out. You need to come out and open up a That's It in Connecticut. You need to open one up in the Bay. You need to open one back in L.A. That's it.
That's it. It's going to be a whole lot of that's it. That's it will grow, and it won't just grow in the form of restaurants.
I could dig it.
That it's going to grow into something way bigger than whoever thought. I had a conversation with Janice on MySpace years ago. Now we're restaurateurs.
Huh. Restaurant owners. How about that?
Yes,
That's
how did
cool.
that happen?
Thank you, MySpace.
Thank you,
rock.
MySpace. That is networking, social media at its best.
No doubt.
Okay, so when I come to Texas, to Houston, can your girl get a discount?
Girl, let me tell you something. At our restaurant, honestly, you don't even need a discount. You could buy a hot dog for $1. You can buy
I'm
a
down.
pony dog for $1.25. Two of our biggest sellers is the fish basket, and it's not like that cod battered fish that you usually get. This is tilapia. Okay?
Ooh.
And tossed and fried, and people are loving it because we keep running out of it. In fact, we got to go back to Restaurant Depot in the morning, and I need to get a discount with them.
There you go.
Our
Hey.
fish basket and our chicken basket are two of our biggest sellers. People love them. And, I mean, what's crazy is people who came in for our grand opening yesterday actually came back today like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I was thinking about that fish basket. You think I can get another one?
That's ill, though. That's ill. That's going to be one of them. I'm telling you, that's going to be one of them hood locations that people just going to keep going to. Like, you know what I'm saying? They got to get the good. They got to get the good shit. Like, hey, you got to go to That's It, though. Go cop that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's great. I'm just really excited, you guys. I have an icy machine. What little kid? She said yes, and two big Kool-Aids. Like
you see what it takes to get Cherie excited. She over there like gushing over an icy machine. Like, wow.
Dude, hey, I got
feel
the
you.
blue and the red. I got the blue and the red though.
In the red.
We got the grape and the red Kool-Aid. You know what
Word.
I mean?
Word.
You want to know what I ate for breakfast?
What's up, baby?
We
Fish
came
basket.
in and she was like, do you want to stop and eat breakfast? I was like, nah, dude, I want to go to the restaurant. You know what I'm saying? She thought I was joking. When I got in there, Nene, we got one of our cooks is Nene and Lamar, right? And they got their own little specialties. So I was like, yo, Nene. She was like, what's up? I was like, can I get one of them Frito pies?
What?
And she was like, what? I was like, Frito pie. So it was really cute. You know, I'm one of the owners, so she tried to make the presentation all nice and bring it to me, like, in this little basket. And I was like, what is this? I didn't even know what to do with myself. I was like, Nene, nah, when we serve Frito pies, we just cut a hole in the bag, and you stick the chili and the cheese down there, and then you just hand me a fork and let me dig in the bag. And she was like, oh, you really want me to do that? And I was like, yeah. You know, that's the way I used to get them from the ice cream man. I want them the same way. Like, they taste different. You put them in this little cart, and it's taking all my cheese and stuff away. In the Frito bag, the cheese just slides right on up. You know what I'm saying? You get it all.
Can you do me a favor? Can you please make sure somebody has a video camera and recording all this shit? Because I want to see it.
You know, we
definitely
missed
want
the
to see it.
We did. We missed the crackhead experience. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that we do that.
Now, the reason why I say that is because, Cherie, your facial expressions, like, is priceless. It's priceless. Like, I need to see some of that live. Like, you know what I'm saying? Throw that thing on YouTube or something. Like, give me some. Give me some.
What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go back and edit because when we first acquired the restaurant, I tried to go out and talk to some of Houston's finest is how I'll put it, you know? And you will meet some characters. Yeah, that's going to have to go up on Facebook. And, in fact, the $3 host, she's on there. She was trying to show me.
Wow.
No joke.
Wow.
And you can see, like, I was kind of looking on my face like, am I nervous? Is this funny? Or is this real? Like, I felt like I was, like, in Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. Like, this can't be happening.
Yo, and before we let you go, Cherie, I think my man Cuz from the Lou actually wanted to say what's happening to you. Let me see if he got something to say. What's up, Cuz?
Oh, what's up, Brian? What's up, baby girl? How you doing?
Hey.
There?
Hi, Cuz.
Okay. I was just like to say, you know what I'm saying, you're a beautiful woman, and, you know, I grew up watching you on TV and everything, and, you know what I'm saying? How serious? I mean, just,
I know, man. I mean, stop lying. My bad, dude.
Keep doing your thing, and, I would like to say, what was your best part about working on TV on the Punky Brewster show?
Oh, the fact that I had no clue that I was working. I would say, I was a 6-year-old kid. I was anywhere.
That's the best kind of job.
Yeah, I went to work every day and got to see, like, my best friend. My uncle was there. The president of NBC would buy me a bike. We used to steal the NBC carts and bug Johnny Carson. At that time, our weatherman was Fritz Coleman. He never knew the truth, and I was bad enough to say it. Yo, Fritz, you told me it was going to rain today, but I have on a sundress. Look at all the sun. Ha, ha, ha. Other kids went on field trips on a bus, and the NBC helicopter took us places. So I was living it up. I was having fun and playing with the dog all day. Like, there was a dog on the show. My mom wouldn't let me have a dog. So there was a dog there all day, and I ate anything I wanted. I really just enjoyed myself, and I think lived a childhood that only you could live on TV. Only I didn't get that I was, I didn't really get that concept. You are on TV. Everybody in the world is looking at you. I didn't get that.
Now, at the same time, do you have a reoccurring role on the morning show, if I'm correct?
Nah, that's not me. I don't know what all light-skinned people don't look alike. Just because she's light-skinned with a big forehead and a big nose and we have, like, the same haircut.
Oh, but do you know who I'm talking about, though?
Yeah, because everybody be saying that. Oh, you that girl that used to date. I'm not the girl that used to date Cole.
Oh, okay.
Don't nobody know her name or her character name. I don't know it either, but that ain't me. I can't take credit for that. She older than me.
I showed that she was that same woman. I mean, they grew up to a woman that was on the morning show.
One more year go by and everybody keeps saying that. I'm putting it on my resume and I'm gonna tell somebody.
You might as well, shit. You might as well.
Who's name me? Because they be saying, I'm going on IMDb. I'm taking her credit. I'm sorry, homegirl.
Hey, word up. Word up. All right, I'm going to take one more call from Gab, and then we're going to let Miss Cherie go so she can go ahead and get ready for her next opening. Well, not her next gig tomorrow when she does what she does. Well, it's still a grand opening week, right?
There will be another opening in the same shopping center. One of the guys came in today, and I don't know if he a drug dealer or a pimp. I couldn't figure it out. And he told me, I'm the president. I run this place. This is my place. I'm the president. And I told him, homie, you ain't heard? It's election year.
I need to come hang out with you in Texas, though. Can I come hang out with you in Texas? Because it seems like there's a whole lot of shit going on over there. I'm trying to get a piece of that.
Listen, you need to come. You need to come and run for president.
I'm down, baby. I'm down. Gab, you wanna say what's happening to Cherie before we let her go?
Hey, what it do, Cherie?
What it do, Gab? How you doing?
I'm good.
I'm done.
I done missed like everything. So what you got new?
That's a restaurant. She got a restaurant.
She's a proud owner alongside her sister, the restaurant brand new in Texas. She's getting it in, Gav. What you think about that?
Hey, see, that's
it.
That's it. She got food for days, cuz. She got hot dogs for $1. Kool-Aid. She got you.
All day, every day, that's it.
That's it.
Come on through. We at 10101, Bissonnet. That's it. All you got to do, ask somebody on the corner where that's it is at. They going to point. Trust me, they know we there.
Yeah.
You make that turn to the left. You know what I'm saying? Go 2 blocks, and that's it.
Yep.
That's it. Slide to the left.
That's the
slide to the right. Turn
now,
around.
is you the female from the Family
Gab.
Matters show?
Oh, my God.
Gab.
I'm one of them, because it was a few of us. I'm not the one that died. I'm not the one that did porn. I'm not the one that got married and had a baby. I'm the one that's still working.
You was Laura's friend, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm the one that did Waldo, Geraldo, Faldo.
All right.
Yeah, you sure was.
Oh, Lord. I knew that, and none of y'all y'all knew that. At the same.
Maxine, right?
Yeah.
All right.
hey, yo, Cherie, that's a good history lesson for the people that just kind of like don't know the deal. Like now they know the deal, so it's solid.
I know, because I'm following her on Twitter, so I kind of know.
Yeah, please do.
Know.
I mean, let's keep it solid. Like, you know, Cherie still looked the same, like she did during the Family Matters days.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Out of bed.
Brewster too. She was the only black person on Punky Brewster. You know, the black girl.
Oh my God! Wait, I got another funny story. Okay. I actually posted this on Facebook because nobody would believe me. This chick was walking through the parking lot. She had on 2 different color shoes. She had on some neon fucking fluorescent green, like, leg warmers or something. She had on some purple and black stretch pants. I don't even know what color her shirt was because I was too busy looking at her hair, which was a freeze on one side, a finger wave on the other, and then at the top, like a mohawk, it was purple, like black and green. I swear to God. So I opened the door and said, yo. She was like, yeah, what up? I was like, is you Punky Brewster or is you Cherie? She said, man, I'm Punky Brewster.
Wow.
She looked up and she said, oh, shit, you's Cherie.
Wow.
So I started dying. I had to go outside and ask for her autograph and take a picture because I couldn't believe it was really happening. And the picture is up on my Facebook. When I get off here and I get in the house, I'm going to post it on Twitter so y'all see that I am not lying.
She was totally crossed out. Is that what you're saying? She had that old crisscross days, like crisscross back in the day. Like, there you go.
People came out the restaurant laughing. They was taking cell phone pictures because she was like, I'm Punky Brewster. She said it with pride, and she looked at me, and she had some Popeye's chicken in her hand. That's really why I wanted to talk to her. I was like, yo, I know it's Tuesday and everything. Everybody going to Popeye's for the 99-cent chicken, not trying to give them promo. But I'm going to put something 99 cents on our menu for Tuesday, too, so we don't have to keep losing our business.
There you go.
But when she looked up and she saw my face, it was like she saw a ghost. She couldn't believe it. And then she said, wow, that's cool as hell. How you see me? I was like, bitch, you got on neon green. You know what I'm saying? Like socks or something. How did I not see you?
Whoa. And Cherie, you know, we've been saying goodbye for like the last 10 minutes, but I think I got another caller that you might get. The voice might actually you might know who this voice is. 212, what's up?
I mean, it's every time I'm in here, it's always legendary. Shout out to the whole world. I'm in the building. Yeah. All the world, we here all over again. It's been about 2 years, but I'm back home.
You know what?
What
you
up?
know what? I was in your city, homie.
Yeah,
you promised me this. You promised me that. We were supposed to go to dinner and everything.
How you remember that? How you remember that?
I'm a foodie. I just opened a restaurant. I'm a foodie. Maybe if you'd have took me to eat, I wouldn't have opened up a restaurant.
Well,
you know what's so funny, though? You know what's so funny when you said the president? I actually grew up with that kid. He's from Harlem, but he moved out to Texas. He's not a pimp or a drug dealer. He's a rapper.
He's a rapper.
Yeah,
He's a rapper.
I know who you're talking about, the president. He live out in Houston now, but he's from. I grew up. His name. I grew up with him my whole life.
No. It's not that dude. This dude is like 300 pounds with gold front.
Oh, I don't know about
He's
that.
a rapper.
It has to be it, because the president, I know he dark skinned and he's real big.
I know who he's talking about. Oh yeah. Oh, Janet said she know who you talking about. It ain't that president. This dude ain't president or nothing.
Anyway, how you doing, Cherie? How's the world doing? Man, I ain't been here in about a year and a half, but I feel like I'm right back home. How you doing,
Man, you
Cherie?
back home, bro.
I can't even yell at you about no food or nothing because, you know what I'm saying, I ain't even hungry no more. Like,
shout out to you for that. Shout out to you for that big move. I'm proud of you. I try to shout you out on Twitter. I try to post it. I'm proud of you doing your thing still.
I tell you what, boo. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. But all jokes aside, you come to Houston. I'm not gonna front on you like you fronted on me. Dinner is on me.
Hey, buddy, you know how long ago that was, and she still remember that?
Yeah,
that was
you
like
know what's so crazy?
2 years ago, my friend.
All I said was, what's up, and she knew. She remembered that, though. That's crazy.
Because I don't forget nothing. You know what I'm saying? And can I touch on your topic? Your topic was about forever and how forever is a long time. I'm a forever remember that you didn't take me to get no food.
You right though. You absolutely right.
So you forever remember how you did out to eat.
That's
you
valid.
said, can relationships last forever? Yes, they can. I'm a forever love Branded. I'm a forever know him. I'm a forever respect him. His memory will last in my heart and my soul forever.
I thought you forgot all about me for real though. I'm like, she don't love me no more, man. It's over.
Yeah, I told you food is love. We didn't have a lot of food on that. You know what I'm saying? My mama loved me because she always fed me. You said, you don't even worry about that. When you get out, I'm sure Brandon can find a clip too because you know he's a clown. When you get out here,
damn right. You damn right I can. Straight up. I can find it.
Right. I'm going to take you out.
He got it. Are you playing? He probably got it on replay.
I remember that too, though.
Randy can find a clip for me, homie. I'm going to forever remember, forever.
I remember too.
I
didn't think you remember though. I remember that though.
You was hoping I didn't remember.
We females, we remember everything.
Yeah. Especially about food.
No, but let me tell you, this had to be about 2008 maybe. And she
that was literally.
It might have been 2008, but some chicks, they want red bottoms. I just want red trays.
Hello. Because I like food too, sugar. I like the food. I want to.
But you know what's so funny though? I fell in love with this girl like in 2003 because she looked just like you. I swear to God. And everybody always said she looked like Maxine from what's her name? And I loved her for that. Oh, and so when I met you on here, and to hear you say that you remember that from 4 years ago, it's love. I'm speechless.
I love you too. Is you and the other chick still together?
Nah, not at all.
What happened?
Instead of taking me to
She wanna be though, but it's over for that. But it's all good. I should have went with you in the first place. That's what I should have did. I ain't know how to find you though.
What you mean you ain't know how to find me? You could have called the show. You be writing me on Twitter and Facebook all the time.
Exactly.
I don't disappear.
You gonna snap? You could.
Yeah, but that was 2003. I had no idea about no radio show, no nothing like that. I came on 2007, Brad, 2008.
Yep, 2008.
Yeah. I mean, if I had known you in 2003, it'd have been over. But you know,
it's all good.
It's all good. It's all love. And I'm definitely even if you're not there in Houston, I'm definitely going to the restaurant show and definitely gonna show love. I'm definitely coming. I'm definitely gonna be in LA in May. So I mean, hey.
Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be in LA. I'm over that. But I'm always gonna keep my place there. And if I have to go back and work, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. My mom is there currently. She's not gonna be there long. I have a feeling. But yeah, I'm kind of over LA. So when you come to Houston, if I'm not here, tell them who you are at the
definitely. No, I'm definitely. Even if you're not there, I'm still gonna stop by. I gotta show love.
And I'll still buy you dinner. You know what I'm saying? I keep a little house tab.
I owe you dinner. But I owe you dinner, so that can't be fair.
You owe me dinner. I could buy you $1.25. Tell you, dog.
You know what?
We want to negotiate about the fish and chicken basket. It's a little more expensive. I don't know if I could do $4.25. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna do it up.
Yeah, it ain't no such thing as supersizing Jack, bro. You just gotta do what you do. You know what I mean?
You know what? Actually, our portions are... I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? You go to the Cheesecake Factory, all these fat people don't complain. We fat because it's your fault. No, you fat because you open your mouth.
There you go. Never overdose, baby. Never overdose on cheesecake. No, don't do that.
That stuff is great, though.
If you overdose on my French fries, it's not my fault. You know what I'm saying? I didn't force feed you, but we actually do give really large portions of food.
That's what's up.
Oh, glory. A woman after my own heart. Thank you, Jesus, because I'm hungry right now.
I like to go home with a bag when I'm done eating or,
yes.
While and socialize and pick at it till it's gone.
No. That's
I don't want to eat and be like, dang, I'm still hungry. What I'm going to do?
Hello.
You got to order something else.
I want to be full when I wake up, go to sleep, and probably don't eat too much.
Yeah, I like hugs and kisses from people when they leave. Like, girl, thank you. Ooh, I gotta go home and take a nap. I'll see you tomorrow. That's how you keep me coming back.
Yeah, that means your thing was the bomb. If you gotta be like, ooh, I gotta go take a nap, and then you go shake the hand of the chef or kiss the waitress or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That means it was ill. That was an ill place to eat.
Oh, yeah.
It's a home environment, like me coming back to this show. You know what I'm saying? How many shows can I come on and cuss and cut up and laugh and enjoy myself?
It's always your home, baby. It ain't never changed.
I appreciate it, and I feel it.
No doubt. And before you go, of course, everybody's talking about Trayvon and everything that happened there. So I definitely want to get your take on just how you felt about when you heard it, and your thoughts about it.
I'll tell you exactly what I did. I called the state attorney's office because I'm not one of those black people just going to sit back and accept whatever is given to me. I said it was a tragedy. I meant it, and I knew that I needed to do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, nobody answered the phone. But on the answer machine, the secretary gave her cell phone number. I called her.
Word?
She didn't answer. I called it again. She didn't answer. I blew it up all night long. I figured, when you make things inconvenient, you get answers.
Mm-hmm.
So I called Friday. I called Saturday. And, just every free chance I got. I blew it up till the answer machine was full, and then I couldn't leave a message anymore. I called back Monday, and she was like, oh, I know exactly who you are. I was just about to get back to you because I got on the phone. I introduced myself as an activist, an author, an actress, and said if I didn't get an answer by Friday, I was getting on the plane, and I was getting on the plane with my celebrity friends, and I was calling media, and I was going to make a big stink and make them look really bad. I knew they didn't want that, so the best thing to do would be to get me some answers.
Right.
The answer that I got is, it's going through the proper channels. The FBI is investigating. And I told them, bullshit. The proper channels would be an arrest, because if it was the other way around, you could believe that Trayvon Martin would be in jail. But the upside on that is he'd still be alive.
Mm-hmm.
I have not given up. I'm trying my best not to be ignorant. I call the police station every day. They inconvenience us. It's time to inconvenience them.
Mm.
So you guys do your research, pick up the phone, and call them.
Right.
They're going to get tired of their phones ringing, and they're going to do the right thing. But it's been, if I'm not mistaken, almost like 30-something days now.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's officially a month of the day now.
Yes, and there still hasn't been an arrest made. So there will be an arrest made. You can guarantee that. Or there'll be a funeral, one or the other. I'm not promoting violence, but that's just how it's going to be. But I think that not only should we press charges on Zimmerman, but I'm going to figure out a way with my attorney to, press charges. I don't know who I have to do it on. I don't know if it's the police department or the state. And that doesn't bring Trayvon back, but it definitely makes a statement that this is something that we're not going to stand for, and it cannot continue.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think, it's much noise as you can make. I think if people talk about it more, like Baby Girl said, it's been a month, but I just need people to continue to talk about this and let this continue to be an issue for everybody, not just on your block, in your state, in your city, whatever. It's got to be a global thing that won't die, because until we feel like we get some kind of justice, it's never gonna. You got the Martin family is suffering. Their baby, their 17-year-old baby, is not here no more, and there's no justice at all. So it's gonna be a lot of uneasy people until we figure this out, until justice is served.
But it's not just about talking about it. All the time you have on Twitter, pick up the phone. Call somebody. Write a letter to somebody to count, not your homeboy in the garage while y'all smoking a blunt. Come on, man, this is ridiculous. Things need to change. Watch who you talk to.
That's real. That's real.
Make an attempt that if you want to talk about it, you want to change, write a letter. Just signing them online petitions is not enough. It's not going to help. Pick up the phone and call the police. Black people, stop being scared to call the police. I understand why you're scared, but they're keeping you in your place.
Mm-hmm.
Make your place yourself, know your worth. If they won't talk to you on the phone, go down there. Don't be scared of the police. They can't do anything to you if you haven't done anything wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Make noise.
Yeah, absolutely. But make noise in the right way and to the right people. And demand to be heard.
That's real.
That doesn't mean cuss people out or be ignorant. You have to be educated about it.
Yep. You got to be strategic on how you handle it, and like I said, is just get the word out and do it more than just word of mouth. Be proactive. Find creative ways to be able to do it because you can.
Absolutely. And I will, when we get off this phone, I will post the numbers on Twitter of who you can call and what you can do to make a change. That's
what's up. You can follow Cherie Johnson on Twitter right now at CherieJohnson75. Tuesday, Ladies Night Radio. Definitely. I like I said. I mean, next week is 1,000 shows, and like I said, I mean, it's just ironic. A Butter is in the building, but also
like
I said, Cherie, you have no idea. Well, I think you probably know, but I don't think you really do. I mean, like I said, you've been my inspiration for a long, long time, and you've been with us since literally we took flight, like in '08. So
Absolutely.
Everything that's gone down is the success, the different types of things because of what you've done for this show and for me. So I can't thank you enough.
That's so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate it, and I love you. I love you, and anytime something's going on with me, you always have my back. Now that's true friendship.
No doubt. And then not only that, just make sure you give me a invite next time you open some restaurants or you have some kind of book thing, because I'm getting them. I'm like, my girl ain't invited me to no what? I would have flew my ass to Texas. I would have flew my ass to Texas to help you scrub toilets and shit. You know damn well I would do that, Cherie. Trust me.
You know what? One of my homegirls is here, and she's like, how have you been here this long and I haven't seen you? She's like, I don't mind helping you clean. And I was like, I never even thought about that. She didn't make it out to the grand opening because I wasn't answering my phone to tell her exactly where it was. She was lost. She was actually across the street at Popeyes, of all places to be, And I was like, I'm sorry, but she came in today, and she was like, man, you were in here painting? I didn't know you painted. I was like, yeah, I didn't know I painted either, And she's like, why didn't you call me? And I was like, I just didn't think about it. I didn't sit around and tell everybody, yeah, I'm opening up this restaurant, you know what I'm saying? I need to clean toilets and paint floors and fix the panels in the ceiling. I just did it.
Right. Mm-hmm. And you know I would have flew down there to help you do exactly what you were doing. So. And
I appreciate it, and I love it, but I love the fact that you would do that to me. But my mind just doesn't work that way. I think when people sit around and they talk about what they're going to do, if you notice, they never really do it.
Right. No doubt.
Sometimes you just need to, I leaped out on faith, And I have the biggest helper that I could ever have, and that's God. If you would have told me 2 months ago, if you would have told me in January, yo, you're going to be opening up a restaurant soon, I would be like, nigga, please.
Yeah.
I don't even cook it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How am I going to open up a restaurant? But
yeah.
we put together a menu 2 nights before we had the restaurant, we had it open. We didn't even know what we were serving.
Wow. See, that's crazy.
I sat down and put up a menu 2 nights before it opened. And not only that, but we didn't have any menus printed out or anything. Mm-hmm. Janice did a menu, and I was like, yo, we can't do that. And she was like, well, it's in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? They won't notice. And I was like, no. She went to sleep and woke up in the morning. I got on Google. I was like, how do you make a restaurant menu? Google will tell you anything you need to know. Wow. I found this program, and it was so easy. You know what I'm saying? It even puts everything in order for you. You could pick your font. I was like, ooh, I like this font. Yeah, I like blue and yellow. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're going to make this red. And I just started playing with it. When she woke up, she was like, wow, this is gorgeous. Who did you get to do this? And I was like, dude, me and Google went hard all night. I didn't know what I was doing, so I was trying to save my work because I was going every time I saved it. It would save the 2 words that I put in there, and then I would have to start all over. So,
right.
Oh wow!
I didn't even know.
Right.
I didn't even know how to work the program.
Wow.
So, in a way, I'm so dumb. I didn't even know I needed to ask for help. I just figured it out. And I know that it was nothing but God. It's faith, and it's Him. Because
I think that's how most people roll. Like, you know, you do it enough, or you try to figure it out to the point where you're just like, you know, I got this.
Right, exactly. And I don't have it by myself. God is definitely looking after me.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
You are a blessed young lady, and you better make sure you get some rest. I know you're gonna do it again. I know you're gonna make sure you bring a damn camera so I can see some of this stuff in action, please. Especially when you go ahead, make sure you make that happen, because I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see it.
I'm gonna get a camera. We're gonna work it out, and we're gonna do. I have to share this.
Please do.
This is an experience that I can't believe. I was on my way to Puerto Rico. How did I end up in Houston? I don't know. I was finally going to go on my first vacation in like 6 years.
Wow.
And I never made it.
She got derailed. She got detoured to Houston, and there she go with a brand new restaurant, and there you have it.
Yeah, I was going to kick it in Puerto Rico, put my feet up and write, and I had a layover and I never got back on the plane.
You're not going to stop teaching, though, right? You're still going to be teaching, though, right?
Are you kidding? I've set up this whole thing where I'm going to be teaching out of the Houston 411 office, and I had my students have been like, yo, where are you? And I'm like, I'm coming back, but I just opened up my restaurant. One of them called me and was like, you know, this is ridiculous. Get on Skype. I have an audition. So she was like, you have PayPal, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. She punked me. She paid me on PayPal. I only charge $1 a minute. You know what I'm saying? She was like, I only need like 15 minutes. I'm about to go on this audition. Get on. I already paid you $15. I got on Skype and coached her.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
Yeah, so no, there's no way I'm going to stop teaching. I loved her. I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, if you people didn't know, Cherie Johnson is definitely a teacher, and like I said, that's added on to all the things that she actually does, and once again, I can't thank you enough, and you know, you need to come back home every once in a while because you've been missed.
Oh, thank you. I miss you too. You have no idea. This is like a big old, I don't know, like hug.
You got me to come back home, shit.
Hey, you brought A Butter out of retirement. That's how ill Cherie Johnson is. Bring back A Butter and shit.
I just felt it. I felt it. I said, you know what? I'm coming on tonight. I'm coming home. I'm up late for the first time in a minute. Let me call in. And I knew she was going to be on. I said, I'm definitely going to call in now.
Oh, yeah,
That's my baby. That's my girl. She know that. That's my girl.
Thank you.
Yeah,
this show is
time you better get her food. You better have her food.
I mean, she got a restaurant now. What can I do now?
Buy her food. Buy her food. God, you can't. When it comes to females, you can't play with us with food, baby. That's with our heart. You can't do that, sugar.
Yeah, and you got to remember, I still like to eat other things. I mean, I put my menu together like 2 days before we open, so I'm sure something.
There you go.
When you come to the restaurant, you're gonna laugh. I don't think I'm gonna change it. I made this beautiful, like I said, menu, but then on the bar, I got the story. I was like, ooh, I love pickles. You know when you really
I still have your phone number and all that. So when I go there, even if you're not there, I text you, whatever, Facebook. But I'm definitely going to come for sure.
Homie, my number ain't changed in like 10, 15 years. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, I change my number every year. No, if I don't want to talk to you, I just be like, hey, don't call me no more.
Hey, FYI, Cherie ain't changed her number in, what, many years. That shit ain't never changed.
It's not going to change either because that's too much to remember. I finally know that shit by heart.
There you go.
You finally know it. How many years you finally know it? It's
someone I don't call myself. You know what I'm saying?
Word up.
That is true.
Word up.
By the way, Brandon, I need your number because like I called it earlier and I got doo-doo-doo. We're sorry. You reached. I have an old number.
He changed the number. Yeah.
The sale has changed, but you still got the working house though, so you good.
Oh, okay, cool. I just called a house phone. I was like, wow, for real. I just wanted to know, like,
what time I was supposed to call. I'm all confused. I don't even know what time zone I'm in right now. I wanted them to do the math for me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, is that Central? Is that supposed to be Pacific Standard? I don't know.
I know. I got your tweet. You was like, I'm confused.
Yeah, because the chick that's listening from, I want to say Brazil or something like that, she was like, what? Yeah.
Oh,
it was
yeah,
a lot.
and then she said Brazil. I was like, Brazil, huh? No, I didn't write what. I wrote, I've been in the hood all day, so I didn't write what. I wrote, wait.
No, she's actually out here. She's a fitness trainer. She's actually my fitness trainer. She's in San Francisco. Real cool. Shout out to Bella, because I know she's listening.
Hey, baby. I need to get with her. Can she get me that Brazilian
She love her
butt?
some Cherie Johnson, though. She loved Cherie Johnson, so...
I love
like,
you too. Can I get that Brazilian butt lift? You seen that commercial in the middle of the night? I'm going to order them videos.
Yo, she's a heavy instructor though. She's been getting it in as far as on the fitness wise, and I can attest to it. She's definitely working her ass off. She's working me to death, but you know.
I need to get with her. I gained 20 pounds last year.
Oh yeah, we got to burn that off, baby. We got to burn that off.
My titties are so big, dude. It's crazy.
Somebody had it live.
My thighs
love it.
My thighs is huge, dude. My thighs are big. I'm like, I'm a good 140. I ain't never been to 140. My boobs is big. I really look like I could be.
But you tall, though, right? Ain't you tall?
No, dude, it's an illusion. I'm only like 5'7".
That's tall, though.
No, that's because I keep heels on. I'm a midget. Because I'm really like 5'5", 5'6". I just want to be 5'7".
Bro. It's done with Cherie Johnson, I swear. I love you, Cherie. You make sure you come back, hang out with us, and keep me up to date on your daily goings on at That's It, because I need to know now.
Too. If you would give me your real number, I could text message you all the info. You know what I'm saying? But I can't be texting you during the day because I only got a house phone. You don't even be there.
When you hang up, you got a new text that already came at you like 2 minutes ago. So make sure you go ahead and text that thing.
I will.
I love you, Cherie.
I love you too. Bye, guys.
Yeah. All right.
Bye.
Bye, lady. Bye,
yeah. That is the beautiful Cherie Johnson.
Thank you for listening to the #1 radio station for the people.